Hey, my name is Samar. I also go by Sam or first time panner. Any of those you want to call me, you can. This will be an update for my problem area project pan. This was just a project I created for myself. One of the many that I created for myself to address the size of my beauty collection. This one specifically is only about makeup. If you haven't seen my introduction, I recommend watching it because I go into further detail. If you want to know what this project really is about, I go into further detail on why I created it and exactly what it will be. But basically, long story short, this is a project where I have 3 trimesters. Yeah, I had to check. Previously it was quarters and then I was like, that's not enough time. 3 trimesters where I'm panning 3 different items, all from like each trimester the same category. So a lipstick, a lip gloss, and a single eyeshadow. My goal for the lip products will be to finish these, and then my goal for the single eyeshadows, the Super Shocks, because they'll all be Super Shocks throughout the year. It's just to hit pan. If you can hear my cat playing with probably the cap from my Tatcha serum, don't mind her. She's living her best life. But yeah, I lowered the stand because it felt way too high and I just felt awkward. And yet again, I'm filming before work, so just really quickly, what I have on my eyes is she must have the zoomies. What I have on my eyes is a combination of my Project Level Up palette for the mattes, and then I'm wearing that duochrome shade from my Sephora Pearl palette on my lid, and that's in the Office Project pan. What I'm wearing on my lips are 2 of the 3 products. So the first one I have is my lipstick from L'Oreal. We know I don't really shop from L'Oreal anymore for now, but I do really like this lipstick, other than the fact that it's rose scented. I don't know why they did that. It's completely unnecessary. But this is the shade Le Wood Nonchalant. It's French. I brought this into the project when it was pretty much unused, and it's just a slim lipstick, so I should, in theory, have no problem finishing this in 4 months. But I don't know if you can tell, I haven't gotten much progress on it. I'll show you, like, excuse me. Again, this is like the first time I'm using my voice today. So that's how much I've used as far as in the bullet. You can like really hear her. But anyway, I'll show you on the paper. So this is how much I've used. Hold on. This is how much I've used since I rolled it in the introduction. I had not been using this up until this past week because my priority was finishing my LYS lipstick that's in my 54321. So this is probably a little bit of a spoiler, but if I've been using this for about a week now, what do you think happened? But yeah, only a week of progress on this. So considering that, I'd say like that I was able to make a significant, like, notable mark of like progress on my notebook. I'm pretty satisfied with that. However, I think it was the Office Project pan. I had to, like, this was literally the only product that fit the prompt. I had to roll in my MAC lipstick in the shade Whirl, which is one of my favorite lipsticks, like, of all time. I've been using this for about almost 10 years now. The problem is, I'll just show you. Look at that. They're almost the exact same shade. This one is the L'Oreal and this is the MAC. They're like, unless you were looking at these side by side as you are right now, trust me, you would not be able to tell the difference. They are so similar, especially when I put them on my lips. And I had to roll this in for a 15 use goal. So my attention will be split between these two yet again for the next month. And I do kind of just want to get the uses done on this one, so I will be prioritizing this one. So what I'm planning on doing is, just like every morning, I'm gonna use this like getting ready for work, and then I'll put this one in my work bag as my touch-up lipstick so that I can just get the uses done very quickly. Hopefully it won't take me more than a week to, you know, get my uses done. We'll just have to see. And then once that is done, like rolled out, this will be the only thing that I'm focusing on for the foreseeable future, because I do want, since this is cool tone, it's like a pinky brown. On my lips it definitely looks a lot more pink. I want to use this in the winter. I will say though, one difference, like one notable difference between these two is that the L'Oreal lipstick stains my lips pink. If I wear it for like more than an hour, it'll stain my lips like that bright pink that lip stains, like all lip stains just stain to that one same bright pink, or like those pH adjusting lipsticks. This will stain my lips that color if I wear it for longer than like an hour. So my lips just like gradually get more and more pink throughout the day if this is the only thing that I'm wearing. So I really don't like that, or the scent. Now on to the lip gloss that again I'm wearing on top of that lipstick. This is again the NYX Butter Gloss in the shade Ginger Snap. Yeah, Ginger Snap. It's just a really beautiful lip gloss. I'll definitely repurchase this once I'm done with it. Here's what it looks like. It's just, I don't know, it's my kind of color, especially in winter. And I would, at least for my skin tone, you might disagree, but I would consider this to be like a deep cool tone brown gloss. And this is kind of just what I threw, or before I rolled it into this project and started using it in the exact same way every single time. And anytime I wanted to deepen and make something more cool tone, this was like my go-to lip gloss anytime I wanted that effect. So I already had some good use on this, not like a lot, but I had substantial use on this prior to rolling it in, and I've just continued to enjoy using this in this project. As far as progress on this, you won't be able to see anything visually, but I will say it's at the point where, and I know this is like an indicator of it running low because I very recently panned another NYX Butter Gloss, but it's at the point where when I pull out the doe foot, it's almost dry, like almost no product comes off on the wand compared to like when you first get it. And I have to like really scrape the sides, or I have to let it settle for a very long time to get product on the doe foot. So I think that means that I'm starting to run low on this. I'm not going to take the stopper out yet, but hopefully by next update I'll be at the point, or like I will have already taken the stopper out. I do want to get as much use on this lip gloss out as I can. That's why, even though I'm planning on repurchasing it, I know I always say I don't like to take the stopper out of things unless I have to, but it's just like the stopper holds back so much product. I hate when like brands do that, because it's like now it's so hard to use the product because you either can't get product or you have to take it out, and then it just gets messy. But anyway, I am planning, at least for now, to take the stopper out hopefully soon, and then I'm hoping that I can finish this by the end of the first trimester of the year. Finally, I have my Super Shock, which, if you're paying attention, looks different. I originally rolled in the shade Empire, which was like a teal, and then I realized like literally a day later that was already in my The Office project pan. That project is getting so much attention in this video. It's on my Instagram if you have no idea what I'm talking about. But yeah, that was already in a project. So I then, if you're like quick and you saw my description box, I typed in the description box when I uploaded that video, I was like, I'm switching it out for the shade Bay, which is this like super dark blue kind of duochromy shifty shade. I immediately hit pan on that after one use. So I was like, that's kind of boring. So I decided to roll in a third Super Shock. This one is in the shade Dream Lover. This is one of my favorite Super Shocks from ColourPop. I honestly don't even know if this is made anymore. The last time I checked, it wasn't. Here's what it looks like. I accidentally got a tiny bit of lip gloss in there. But once you get it on the eyes, it is just this super beautiful, like shifty purple shade, and I do love my purples. This one is a warm tone purple, as you can see, but yeah, I'm planning on using this until I hit pan and remove the entire imprint. That's something I forgot to mention earlier. My goal is to hit pan and wear away the imprint on this Super Shock, which I feel like I've worn away most of the imprint. I don't know if you can tell, but I can see that there is still a tiny bit on the edges, but most of the work will go into hitting pan. It shouldn't be too hard, but this one is starting to dry out a little bit, and I know the easy part about hitting pan on Super Shocks is that they're so emollient and that you can kind of like Not that I ever try to force pan on a Super Shock, but it's just a lot easier because they are so putty-like. Once they start to dry out, it's basically like hitting pan on a regular eyeshadow, so I probably will have to put in more uses than I think. It usually takes me no more than 10 uses to hit pan on a Super Shock, and this already has a bit of use on it, so we'll see how many uses it takes me. But that's it for this update. I don't know if I'll have any rollouts next time, potentially on my Super Shock if I just really focus on this, but I'm already focusing on so many other eyeshadows and so many different projects. We'll just have to see in my next update, but until then, I'll just have to see you in my next video, which who knows when that's coming. It's the end of my week of filming before work. This is the last one you'll see for hopefully a while. Filming before work is stressful. But yeah, I'll see you in my next video. Until then, I hope you have a great day. Thank you for watching. Bye.